Hi, this is Tom and Heather from Shadow Fields, and this is Monday in the Studio, Mitts.
Mitts. Yes, and please, please, please like and share, subscribe, and click on that notification bell so you won't miss anything.
How about that? How
How
exciting,
about
huh?
that? Yeah. So we had kind of an interesting week in the studio this week, didn't we?
Yes,
It wasn't
last
our
week,
typical.
after the show last week, we had a rehearsal on Tuesday,
Mm-hmm.
a an arm propped up kind of rehearsal, and
I know. Yep.
um, for those of you who don't know, I did fall down some stairs and broke my humerus, which was not
That,
funny,
that's not very funny.
not funny at
No,
all,
no.
and it's healing, but it's very slow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at 11 weeks right now. I go back next week for an
Okay.
X-ray,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll find out if I can lift anything.
Or if they just need to like have your arm like this for like
Mm,
permanently.
well, not that arm because that's the wrong arm.
Oh, sorry, it's this one.
Yeah,
I was just doing a mirror image.
I see.
Yeah, so we had a concert. This was actually kind of fun. We were outdoors for 2 hours in 88-degree weather.
We
and
were very glad for the breeze.
we had like Jim looked it up and it was 11 miles an hour wind, which was going to be nice. And it just started right as the concert started, so we felt a little blessed by that, right?
Yeah, yeah. Otherwise, it'd have been really too warm for
Mm-hmm.
my liking.
Yep. So we had a concert Tuesday or Wednesday afternoon, and we
Hmm.
kind of took some time off from work, and it was kind of a different day. And then yeah, what happened Thursday night? Wasn't there something that happened Thursday night? I forget. But anyway, we've had just oh
I
yeah,
think so.
we've been practicing all the new music off of our new album, which is coming out. It's coming out on my birthday. And it's called
What day is your birthday?
August 15th. So
All
remember
right.
August 15th. And it's our new album, Wonderful World. So,
Yeah,
you
we're
want to
very
talk a little bit
excited.
about that?
We'll be talking about that in upcoming weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Next week on Mitts, we are going to do a broadcasting of our
Oh,
escape artist
mm-hmm.
Mitts,
Mm-hmm.
because that one was the one that everything went wrong for us. So
Yes.
we're gonna redo that whole thing, and
Mm-hmm.
it'll be a lot of fun.
Yep. So make sure you come to that one because number one, if you ever have been interested in developing your own game, we developed our own game so we can talk to you about the process and what we did.
Yeah,
But then also how that whole game related to the song that we actually sang and recorded and released.
yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yep.
So where are we going tonight?
So where we're going to be going tonight is backstage, into, I guess the outtakes from a video that we just released last week, and that's about New King in Town. That was our new release, a new single release last week, and we put out a video, and we've gotten some good comments on that, and some people really like the dancing. Tom, you're a crazy dancer. Um, but it was the whole concept of the song, and it is really just that, you know, people get stuck in, like, I guess you could call it politicians or other people who support us. They end up, getting power hungry and becoming just like other people, and kind of letting us down. So one of the comments on the song is, new king is just like the old king. And so it does get a little bit to the politicians, I think,
Yeah,
and what we think. But that was the new song, and very upbeat, very fun.
yeah, it was very
And
fun.
what would you say the kind of genre of that is?
I don't know because
So
it's
really
with,
different.
with the mandolin being the main instrument on that. That's kind of an odd one
Mm-hmm.
because there's a little bit of a pop feel to it,
Mm-hmm.
because there's a lot of percussion and clapping and things like that.
Yep.
Um, so hey, if you're online or anything like that with us tonight, please sign in the chat so we know you're here with us.
Yep. And so today we're going to be talking through um, the video concepts of our two outtakes. So
Yeah.
we want to talk through that. And if you're online, please go grab a friend, bring them over, and we'd love to be hanging out with you today. So
Yeah. This will probably be a little bit shorter than our normal,
yeah,
but yeah. So on the New King in Town, that video, we had so much interesting footage that it was hard to decide what to use and what not to use.
Mhm.
On the final video, it was kind of like a sort of a best of,
yeah,
I put everybody in the timeline and I tried to find who is most interesting at any one moment in time.
right,
And I would use a picture of them and I tried to splice it up according to the beats of the song. And then there's the obvious little skits that we did.
right.
So that was kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. And I think, don't you use some kind of it's DaVinci Studio or something like that?
DaVinci Resolve
So
Studio.
does it like have like something where you can put in the music that we recorded, and then the piece will just kind of connect into like right where it's supposed to click into based upon
You
like
can.
the
I
audio piece of it, or
You can make it do that when you're doing some of those clips. In this case, a couple of them, like Tony's, was like cut in half because there was
yeah.
a camera problem. I think we ran out of memory
Oh
on the
yeah,
camera,
yeah.
and so we ended up having to start halfway through the song. So I ended up just lining up by hand.
Yeah.
Basically, I have the audio of the whole song,
Right.
and then I would just drag the video of each person down
Mm-hmm.
to it, and then I would just look at the audio track. I don't even care about the video track.
Oh,
I just
okay.
look at the audio track and I line up according to like where's the downbeat,
Right.
and then I'll move them all and snap them all
Does
together.
everybody do it that way, or is it just that you
Yeah,
kind of,
no, no,
looking right on the audio?
it all depends on who you are and different kinds of
And you
videos.
are you.
Yeah,
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 there's.
I can't be anybody else.
Hey, Tony Screw.
Hey, Tony.
Happy birthday and happy retirement.
This is last week.
I know.
Last week.
All right. Yeah, I know. You're sad about that, huh?
Well,
Yeah, your friends are kind of like they're going to be going off in their RVs and,
he doesn't have an RV. But he,
just give him time. He's got a smoker. He'll take the smoker. Hey, what's behind your RV? Oh, it's a smoker.
Yeah.
And he'll be like taking his beef on the road.
We're
All right.
moving on. We're moving on.
All right. So we have two videos tonight that we'd like to share with you. And which one are we going to watch first?
I thought it would be interesting because last week we showed the full video and we showed a little bit of behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And the behind the scenes was interesting, but it only showed just a little bit of what happened.
Mhm.
So I thought, wouldn't it be interesting if I could you could almost make a full video out of each person. Like just
Yeah, yeah.
here's Gary for
Right.
the entire song.
Mm-hmm.
And we could just use him just doing the whole song.
Right.
Oh, by the way, Tony, let me know if this is working out okay. I changed the settings and we've got like the green box. We don't have any reds or yellows
Mhm.
like we had even last week. I worked on that a little bit. So let me know if that's looking good. And so anyway, back to the video.
Back to the video.
So I decided to bring all of the 5 of us
Mm-hmm.
into one single video. So you could watch it 5 times and just focus on one person.
Mm-hmm. So I did share it at work today.
The which one?
The green.
This one we're playing tonight?
Well, yeah.
Really?
I know. I cheated. I know.
It's not even public yet.
I know.
We'll make it public
I know.
later.
I think because, I just wanted to have people see me dance, but it was not me that they were looking at.
No, they're always
They're always
at you.
looking at you.
No.
Mm-hmm. It's this
People
crazy.
some people were asking me after that video, they had sent me notes and said, "Wow, you're really moving around for a guy with a broken arm," kind of thing.
Oh, this could be like, a workers' comp kind of thing. Like, I saw you in a video
Yeah,
and you were
except it
dancing.
wasn't a workman's comp anyway.
No.
But you have to realize that the song was half as fast as it normally is.
I know, that's so true.
So dun dun da dun dun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I know.
it's really, really slow. Seems okay. Thank you, Tony, very much for that.
And also, someone said that you look like Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah,
Wait,
I don't get that, but
Yeah, it's a little bit like, well, you're Iron Man. You got the strength of iron. I mean, you did fall down the stairs and you didn't like completely hit your head or
my
anything.
shoulder shattered.
I know, but couldn't it have been a lot worse, I guess. So,
It could have been worse.
ta-da, here's Iron Man. And so let me know if you think he looks like Robert Downey Jr. In this video. This is really cool.
Okay, shall we play the first
I
video?
think we should.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tony, this is for you. This is ridiculous. And speaking of ridiculous, it takes a lot of friendship and a lot of vulnerability
I
to
do
do
think
something
so.
this stupid. And for you and I and Gary, we're used to being stupid.
Yeah.
We the three of us have stupid down. We have taken stupid to an art form.
Mm-hmm.
But Tony and Jim, stupid does not come easy.
No. I mean, they're a
they're-
little bit kind of, I don't know what it is, but I know we'll have to decide what that is. You guys can tell us what you think it is. But yeah, I don't think we're awkward. You and I, man, but you're so much cooler than I am. So I think, and then Gary is so much cooler than both of us. Don't you agree?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, he's such a performer, the quintessential performer. So let's go ahead. Let's watch this.
Okay, here we go.
The collage.
Pack your bags, it's time for us to go. Voices sound angry and low. The streets are paved with toil, sweat, and tears. But what is real and what is veneer? The jester's been sent away, my friends. Now there's smiles all around. The crown is off and your mask won. There's a new king in town. Bells will ring as he passes by. A hollow soul, his promises are lies. The jester's been sent away, my friends. Now there's smiles all around. The crown is off and your mask won. There's a new king in town.
So, what do you think, Tony? Was that stupid or was that stupid? That was stupid.
You always find yourself just watching one person over another too. Like,
Well, yeah.
'cause
Well,
it's captivating.
I've obviously seen it, 100 times.
Yes.
But each time I watch somebody else, and I say, I go, what are they doing? What interesting thing?
I don't know.
Some of Gary's stupid things at the end. What is it? Some of his movements and things like that are just
Yeah.
are very, very funny.
Yes, he is funny. If you could say that there was like one move or something that somebody did that you completely are like, what? When you were watching it, what would you say? Was there someone that just was like I look at Jimmy and like he's like stirring the pot with something. I'm like,
he's
he's
usually
a
kind of stirring the pot
drumstick.
kind of thing. That was a. Well, remember we were trying to get him do something fun, twirl some sticks.
Yeah, and he was
okay,
like,
now do something with it.
and
And I said, hey, use it like a cane, kind of like you're doing the old soft shoe,
Right.
Da.
Yeah. He didn't.
He didn't.
And Tony, he was the one who actually brought in 2 hats and a Mardi Gras hat or Mardi Gras eye thing. Like he was the one who actually got into it from. Did you know this?
Yeah.
Because everyone
he
else was
brought the
like,
mask.
I forgot. I even forgot. He was the only one who remembered.
And Tony, yes,
Yeah.
I think the playback was, with the little bit of intro stuff that we had in the beginning and the end. I think that was 8 minutes of dancing around
Oh, yeah,
for
yeah,
each of
yeah.
us.
Yeah,
We did
that's a
them
good
one at a
point,
time,
Tony.
and it was like 8 minutes. And try to come up with something interesting to do for 8 minutes where somebody's going to look
Yeah.
at you and laugh. So,
I actually liked it because if you could find the beat, you could do something with it. It was like, wah, wah, oh.
Yeah.
There was some fun, but you went like all around. Like you just used everything around you, and I never even thought to use the entire space. You used the entire space. Tony's like, really, like within a box. And I think
could not be
Jimmy was
contained.
too. You could not be contained. This was like your moment. I don't know. Like you just
Well, Aiden said it the best
Yeah.
In the video that we
you
played
had
last
lived
week.
your entire life
is what
for that
this is what I
moment
was
in
born
time.
for, yeah.
I know.
That was a funny moment. I found that the most difficult part about my dance was keeping that hat on.
I know. I tried to help you, but
We had to put that back on. So half the time I'm holding my head, it's trying to get the hat to stay on. My
Yeah.
hair is like pushing it off or whatever.
I know because it was all kind of Well, it's also you had a knit hat, so it was like I had to
Exactly.
move.
Yeah.
So Tony says 8 minutes of hell. I mean, aren't you glad that you're not in like a member of the band? What we make people do in the band is not.
Well,
not comfortable always.
he is sort of is about as close as you get to being in the band as possible. So,
That's true. Yep, he's followed us all along here.
yeah.
Oh, with Tony being retired, it gives him more time to do pictures of the band and go with us, right? And
The problem is that he doesn't have the lighting gear. I had to go steal it from work too.
oh shit.
Anyway,
All right, so we have another.
yeah, we're gonna
video,
just put them
and
both out here tonight.
this is quite brave of you. So what is this
Yeah.
next one?
This next one was we had done the whole dance all together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and there's in the video near the end of the song, there's a couple clips of us all together, kind of in a circle, kind of revolving in a circle.
Yes.
Like you have 2 people in the front, they're kind of do their little dance. Then I'd say, okay, and then we'd move on and we'd go in a circle, and so I decided to take that and make a video out of that. I mean, some people are probably saying, wow,
You guys
you're
are
really
idiots.
desperate for content. But I just thought it was kind of interesting
No, it was
enough
fun.
that we could have made the whole video out of just that, or we could have made the video out of each individual one. But the video ended up being kind of like a Buster Keaton or Charlie Chaplin kind of thing instead.
So this one was really interesting because there is enough of you're invading my space that if we were not friends, that this would have never worked.
Yeah.
So yeah, just watch it from that perspective too.
Yeah, it was an interesting thing. Some of us feel more comfortable dancing.
Or just being that in close proximity
yeah,
to
and
each
that-
other than
that
others. And you'll
goofy.
see it.
And I decided that we were just gonna, do a lot of effects on this thing because
Yeah, I
I
liked it.
don't want just a plain boring thing.
Yeah, it feels like you
So-
went back to the 1970s.
60s. It's kind of an
Was it
acid
60s?
trip.
Yeah.
So if you are ready for your acid trip right now,
Here we go.
here we go.
Pack your bags, it's time for us to go. Voices sound angry and low. The streets are paved with toil, sweat, and tears. But what is real and what is veneer? The chester's been sent away, my friends. Now there's smiles all around. The crown is off and your mask why there's a new king in town. Bells will ring as he passes by. A hollow soul, his promises are lies. The chester's been sent away, my friends. Now there's smiles all around. The crown is off and your mask why there's a new king in town. The new king is not the old king. The new king's no better than the old king. Oh, the chester's been sent away, my friend. Now there's smiles all around. The crown is off and your mask why there's a new king in town. Chester was sent away. And now there's smiles all around. Crown is off, and you might ask why. There's a new king in town.
Okay.
All right, so my comments on that is that I know who the camera hogs are. And they are
Must have been
us.
Jim.
You actually, it's funny because over time, Tony became a camera hog. Gary definitely was a camera hog. You were like in there everywhere trying to get.
Oh, I
that
was
to
just
that.
trying to fill up space.
Oh yeah,
blank
that's exactly
spaces.
right. That's exactly right. And then I was too. So I guess the only one who wasn't a camera hog was Jim.
Yeah. Oh well. That's the way it goes.
And did you notice that on your glasses that they were doing the same swirly thing as the background?
No, I did not
Oh
notice
yeah.
that.
So I don't know if you noticed this, but you made that whole background look like your glasses.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's,
I know it's fantastic these things, how observant I can be.
that is
I know.
observant.
I know. I spent my life just observing things, not being a player, but now I am. All right. So
Okay.
what else we got coming up?
Well, we have an open mic this week at Pollyanna.
Yeah, so come on out. We'd love to see you. Tony, Come on. Oh, Monkeys meets Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, except there's no sweat socks involved in this one.
That's good.
You
I have no
don't know
idea.
that.
No.
I'll tell you later.
Okay. So Tony, come on out. Bring your family.
So Thursday.
Thursday
night.
at 6:30 if you're gonna play and want to be with us.
Yeah, typically we do
singing.
not play. We just we host.
Well, I think we could play at some point when you're feeling better.
Yeah.
But 7 p.m. on the 28th, we will be at Pollyanna Brewing Company.
In Roselle.
And yep, they got a wonderful beer garden and nice inside, so it's a really great time.
Yep.
It's really casual. It goes till 9, so it's a pretty fun and early evening. And then also we've got coming up at Elmhurst Brewing Company. We've got a
On the
concert on the
23rd.
23rd of August. So mark your calendars for that.
Which that's a Tuesday. Odd that it's a Tuesday, but it's a Tuesday.
Yeah, but who's got something to do on a Tuesday night? Come on out, have a fun time.
Yeah, that'll be kind
with
of
people.
a quasi CD release because the CD will come out
On the 15th.
1 week before that. The
Yep.
CD comes out.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we will actually have physical CDs. We ended up going with just a limited quantity of real CDs. And there's also going to be a QR code where you can scan it from your phone, and it'll take you right to the download link, and you can get all the artwork, the entire CD, everything downloads right to your phone.
That's awesome.
You say, on this-
we're keeping up with the times, aren't we?
yeah, trying to. So
Well, it's been a great night. We're glad that you're with us.
yes, we love
And,
doing what we're doing, and thanks for coming along on the ride this week with us. And we'll be back here next week for a redo of Escape Artist.
Yep. And
What should they do?
Well, and if you haven't done so already, please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can be kept up to date with everything that we're doing. So thanks so much for being with us, and we'll see you next Monday night at Mitts.
Mitts.
Bye-bye.
Good night, guys.